Hi everyone, today I'm here to tell you about my favorite contact list that I think every portal should have. So first off is email health lists. This means subscribers, people who subscribe to your newsletter. You can even have different subscription types. Also, double opt-in, especially for the countries which are under the GDPR laws. Bounce backs and subscribers. So all of that is really exclusion lists that I use every time I'm sending an email. Sometimes I'm even going deeper into including in this master exclusion. So I do like a master exclusion list, and in this master exclusion list, I have bounces, I have unsubscribers, I have internal emails, test emails, employees, partners, or every kind of contacts that I'm not interested. It's not good for the email health overall, but I'm also not interested in including them to my overall communication. Another list I like to have is one which gathers all contacts. I call it all contacts created. And in this all contacts, especially interested or useful to create smart contents. So I can then add that list to my recipients and then send different content within the same email asset to different lists, which can have different criteria. For instance, lifecycle stage, and that's actually another type of lists that I really recommend everyone creating a list for each and every lifecycle stage, and then you can use that to create smart content, and you can add the all contacts created list into that, and each category will receive a different type of email and a different type of content. Similar to creating a list for leads, a list for MQLs, for SQLs, and also a list for opportunities, you can as well create a list based on the lead status if you're using that property. Now, in terms of behavioral segmentation, if you want, so lifecycle stages is as well a way to create that, but in terms of behavior, you can, and I absolutely recommend you to create lists based on lead score ranges, and then you can even categorize those lists and say that from 0 to 49 you have cold leads, and from 49 to 70 you have warm leads, and then from 70 above you have hot leads. Another type of list that I think you should have is as well personas. If you are populating the right properties to define those personas, and if you have those personas created in HubSpot, you should have lists for those personas as well, because that will enable you to create smart content, but as well to target different kind of campaigns to those personas. After all, that's why you created them, to make sure that your communication is targeted and segmented according to each individual and each profile. And last but not least, product categories, service categories, product interests, whatever you think it's important for your business. And again, it's interested for you to target and to market to those specific people that showed some kind of interest to a specific product. You should have that behavior as well incorporated into a list, so you can use them as well for email communications. So two things which I think are very, very important considering lists. One is naming convention. You want to know exactly what the list is for without having necessarily to click on it and see the criteria that you chose. So make sure that you follow a specific naming convention that everyone can as well identify and implement easily. The second one is processes. Every list needs to have some kind of concept, and it needs to be useful, and it has to be part of a process that everyone understands. Just to have a list there and just for the sake of having a list doesn't make sense. So the process is really important. For instance, if you have a list for bounces, that can be useful to trigger a workflow to delete those bounces or to enrich those bounces with some tools that can see why did this record bounced. Maybe the email is not valid anymore, and it's an opportunity for me to enrich with a new email, or to exclude those bounce contacts from email communications to as well not damage your deliverability. If you would like a video where I explain a little bit more about those lists or more lists, and I show you how to set that up. And also let me know if you would like to add some essential lists that you think every HubSpot portal should have.